Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 46 and the finale of House 8 of the Drifter Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And they have come to Granite Falls for an evening, essentially. It's booked for a day, but I'm not going to keep them here very long because I thought it would be a good time for Isobel to learn the woodworking schematic for the sculpture here. And also it might mean that nobody has to work tomorrow when we're having our birthday celebration for Isobel, which I think I'm going to see if I can finagle it to be before 6 a.m. so that she can participate in the rebate day. Not that she's going to have any money, but hopefully she'll have enough money before the end of the day. And then I would move her out. And obviously I will have a poll up for you to choose the secondary sim that I have, that I asked last time for people to, create, and then we'll pick which one who is going to join her. And then I'll be actually back, I'm hoping next Thursday, not this Thursday coming, but the following Thursday. It kind of depends on the timing of the game update and how things go with that, because as you probably know, since if you know me, if you watch my things, I do not like to come into my saves for a little while after game updates, just to know, what the impact of anything was of them, and also PAX, which is the time I'm recording the trailer, and honestly, in the time this is going to be coming out, the trailer hasn't actually come out yet for it, but we know the trailer is going to be tomorrow, and then we will know for sure all the details, but it's expected on February 17th. Which is the day that I would normally have this come up. So it kind of depends on how things work. Hopefully I can get it done and whatnot recorded before that game update, which I'm expecting will be the 15th. So that it'll be ready to go out on the 17th. But back to this. We're here in Granite Falls. And she looks like she wants to go play SimScuffle because she likes to play on the computer and computer games. But, and this is my version of the lot it's a lot that comes with it, but I've just edited it to make it, more family friendly and pet friendly if you have pets, which they of course do not. So the schematic is here. So we're going to come here and learn that woodworking schematic. So that's another way that she can make some money. But mainly I was trying to get her, oh, no, you're not supposed to use that because you're going to level up your magic. I'm going to have to take that broom for you. Hopefully that didn't cause you to level up your magic. Luckily, it did not so far. Let me take that because I've been trying to have her not level up her magic because I want her to do that in her own house. So let's give this back to your mom. You're not going to be able to take it with you anyway, so that's fine. And I've been on sort of a thing to try and get her to learn some... earn some points and learn some skills. So she's learned that. Good. And maybe while we're here, let's try and do some fishing. Since she needs to do some fishing anyways, let me see if there's a spot close to where she is. Since I'm not letting her use her broom to get where she needs to go. Let's see here. This doesn't seem too far away. So why don't you go fishing over here? So that maybe you can at least catch those fish. I think you're going to need to come back for the harvestables. I don't really want her to collect anything anyways, and a lot of them aren't even in season right now because it's spring. How much more time is there? It's a little while till she would come back. If we were to say come back here. Oh, this looked like it was pretty close to in the summertime. Yeah, I see it's there. I'm just now I'm looking around to see if there are any. But I'd rather them be here for when we come back with her, if they even would, because of course we've already done this aspiration with the second house before we had season. So there was some pancakes here. The version I uploaded had pancakes. So they were all, some of them look like they're eating it. But I asked Irene to cook, though she's not. I didn't think I brought the butler with us. I guess the butler just comes when you go on vacation. Or maybe I did, because he shouldn't be considered part of our household. I did bring our household with us. Oh, she earned 192 while homesick. Yeah, well, I had an excuse note written for her because I didn't want her to go to school. So we have food, and everybody was getting hungry, which is why I thought I would have Irene cook a little bit. And we did make a little bit more progress on her thing. She hasn't ever actually she hasn't tried to show off her knitted outfit. Why don't we just, for the fun of it, we're almost over. Why don't we see whether we can do that? So first we need to change our outfit. So let's change our outfit into one of the ones. I think it's this one. Yeah, that has that outfit. She actually completed the fitness aspiration, as did Ivan. So there we go. So now we need to try and successfully show it off. Why don't we try with Irma? Let's see. And like I said, I'm obviously not planning on staying here for the full day. They just got here just before I started. I just brought them in. And Irma actually got a promotion. She had her work today. And it must be, I have done this before, but it's been a little while. So I don't remember. Oh, there it was. I saw it. It was under show off knitted clothing. So let me quickly get to that. But hopefully not too quickly that I miss it again. And there's just so many things. So let's see. She has to be successful in showing it off. She can't just show it off. So let's see if she'll be successful in showing off her knitted clothing to Irma. Let's see. Oh, good. So, and she did get to 5 excellent knittables. So she cut pretty far on the aspiration, given I kind of just did it right. Started doing it at the last minute. And the fact that if there's anything legendary, it won't count for that. So this one does take some time to do, because I find that even though they're doing legendary, they sometimes still do some normal ones, which I find is it's not like painting, where I find you're either getting excellent or masterpieces once you get to like maxing the skill. Knitting seems to be a little bit more hit and miss. But speaking of knitting, I think she's actually working on something. So she could probably, oh no, she must have finished her last thing. I've been having her do some child toys, some Grims, and the other thing. And she's done a lot of these already. She has, we'll just do one of those. Now, I don't think between now and when we're going to have the party for the aging up of Isobel, she's going to get 5 more done. And she's definitely not going to get whatever comes next, because I think you have to donate. You have to, let's for the fun of it, see what the rest of this aspiration is. You gotta donate 5 knitted items. She already has the 10 knitting, but she's not going to be able to do the 5 legendary knittables. So maybe we'll try and do this with the next house, because with the next house, the optional, let's let them keep going and chatting and whatnot. The optional aspiration they say to complete is like the ones that come with Journey to Batu, because I guess that sort of seems to fit the theme of it with the secret agents. But I've heard it's really glitchy, and I've never actually done it before, and it doesn't really interest me that much, to be honest. Mainly because I've heard it's glitchy, and I don't know how well it actually fits to try and do with the career, with the 2 Sims in the career, like, because you got to go to Batu, and then you're going to have kids, and I don't see how well it fits with Drifter, to be quite honest. I could see doing it in a different, save, but Drifter, it just seems not. Oh, look, she's knitting too. Maybe because she's encouraged to knit because Hannah is knitting. I actually had Irving was knitting on his own, but there's a cooldown that they only knit so often. So let's just check in quickly with Isobel. She's caught 2 of her 5 fish here, and I'm wondering if this should be counting towards the 10 hours needed. Maybe not. Anyways, it doesn't really matter that much. It was just sort of a fun thing. The main reason I brought her here for was to learn that schematic, so that it's another way she can make money. Though she's already maxed her painting, so she's most likely going to make money from that. And as soon as she's able to get one of the mix master stations, she'll try and make money from that. But we won't be able to. We're supposed to disguise the house in the next one. So the easiest way is to build it underground. which is probably what I'll end up doing. If you have any other suggestions, you can comment down below for ways. Obviously, we're not going to have the money for doing it right away. But normally I start with like a little roof so they have some shelter. Luckily, they're in Oasis Springs. Hopefully the weather's not too bad over there and we can manage without that. And she probably will get some royalties like right away, and then I'll probably have her at least start her career right away. I will not have the secondary sim start their career right away because I'm going to have them work on skills and aspiration swap so that they can get the connections reward trait, which is 3,000 points, so that they can start at level 4 right away, because they're not going to have the boost that Isobel has. Isobel is going to be responsible unless something happens, in which case I'll like have her do her homework so that she gets that back again, and or whatever I need to do to get back if it was to happen. And she's going to, she's an A high school student, so she's going to be by default able to start at level 3 right away when she gets the job, whereas the other sim would only be able to start at level 1. And then they'd be like grinding and going to work. So for me, that makes no sense. It makes more sense to like not go to work and work on your skills that are going to be helpful in the career anyways. And then just start at level 4 with the connections trait. Oh, she got her thing done and it was excellent. So yay. So I think they are done with their vacation. I just really came. Did she get her 5th fish? Because if she's not, no, why don't we just hang out here a little bit longer and hopefully she'll catch her 5th fish. So she'll get a handful of points from that. Not very much. You don't get very many points from the first tiers of these aspirations. And obviously it's not going to be able to keep any of this stuff anyways, because we're going to sell it all, except for she's going to be able, because I'm going off the older rules. This is not in the rules now, but I'm going to let her keep her journal, because I like her to keep her journal because she's been writing in it, and I think it's sort of a fun thing. So she caught her 5th fish, and her forbidden fruit, that is from my original house 1 of Drifter, where she actually did the whole plant sim challenge and collected all the beans and stuff like that, which I know is in the game and you could do it, but I always thought it would be a fun thing that this tree, this forbidden fruit, is like passed down. It's not the same one, but essentially a forbidden fruit from the original tree has gone through all the generations. So I'm gonna take them home and I'm gonna have them get a cake ready, which we maybe already have, because I don't think anybody ate the cake from Irving's birthday. So that we're gonna, let's take a look here. She should be showing as 0 days. Yeah, it's her birthday now, and like I said, I want to have her birthday be before 6 a.m. so that she can participate in the rebate day, which then she'll have to make sure she has money to buy something, because it actually has to be over, I think, 500 simoleons for it to count, but obviously that will be in the next Let's Play. So I will be back when it's time to age her up. Well, it's just after 5, and even though it's really early, I'm having a party anyways. But I've asked Irene to cook twice, and it did not work either time. I've tried to get her to do it again. We shall see. I was gonna get Isobel to cook with, but I want her to age up before 6 a.m. So we're gonna have her come here. Why can't she grab a serving? I think that's the thing with this matcha tea cake. We're gonna blow out the candles so that we get that done, because who knows how long it's gonna take her to get here, and I want her to do it before 6 a.m. I think the issue the second time was that he was in the way. Oh, let me get this picture. And Hannah was sick. She had stripes all over, so I had her take medicine. I got that. Now I'll get another picture. Oh, and she didn't succeed the first time. I can't say I've ever had someone fail twice. So it looks like there she goes. She's all aged up. And we're going to give her I'm going to actually make her an animal enthusiast. There we go. I can always change her traits if we have enough points later. But I find in Drifter that I don't always have a ton of points. Not like right until near the end. So, because I think Hannah has quite a few now, finally. After like the beginning where we're like, we need more points so we can get frugal. We need more points so we can get, marketable and free services and never weary, of course. So anyway, so there she goes. She has aged up, which also means that she's actually completed the Renaissance Sim aspiration. In her case, because I can control her, she does have more points because she's, got a lot of this stuff, done while she was working on it. And I will just stick her on there. So the other thing I thought was maybe Nerd Brain would be a good one for both of our main sim and our alternate sim to be like their other aspiration that they're going to do. Because like I said, I'll see what I can do with the Journey to Badu one, but it's really not my... I kind of like some of the stuff that comes with the pack, but I'm not really a big fan of the pack itself otherwise and the whole going there, and it just doesn't really seem like it fits with family play. So, is anyone going to make this cake, make some food? Are you going to make the food this time? If people want to eat the cake, they can eat the cake. Oh, she got a gift. Well, she's never going to get the gift. Did she get a couple of gifts? Oh, she's now 2-star celebrity. She got 2. She, I did invite, it's mostly family, but I invited Agatha over. But I'm pretty sure Isobel has met her. Yeah, because I did do that. I'm not going to... Oh, he works! Oh, because I guess because we came home from our vacation. Well, maybe we'll probably get a pop-up for PTO because of this. And I guess the goals still work because even though it's the holiday, because we started the party before, we actually get to have this. Well, Isabel's not going to go to university, which would be another way that she could, or even the secondary sim could maybe do the degree and then, start at level 8 if they do a distinguished degree. But even if you do it quickly, it takes 3 weeks. And not only that, they're not going to be able to go to university immediately because they're going to have to build their skills before they can get to university. But we're just kind of playing through this party. I just had her work on her skill. She has actually at level 4, which is the level that is good to be at. And let's see if we can get a silver on this party by getting this food cooked. We'll just do this. We'll see if she gets leveled up higher. She's going to be the one who's going to make most of the money to start with because she has all of it. But she's done what she needs to do and she maxed that skill. Let's see if we can get this silver on here. And they're drinking... Well, why don't we put this kombucha you have in your inventory? We'll stick it in here. We're going to sell everything before we leave anyway, so that's fine. And I kind of would like to... Let's see. Yep, we're going to say, take PTO. There's a way to get PTO when you can't control the sim. And there we go. We got our food cook. So she can call Tamil. Actually, we're going to move it to be over here and call Tamil just because that's dirty. So maybe the butler will hopefully clean it. But we have our air aged up to a... What is this anyways that they're drinking? That's empty, so we can't tell. Oh, look at that. Irma became good friends with Gabrielle because she introduced herself versus the other way around. So that's good. And we got our gold. And everybody is eating that doesn't necessarily need to eat. But I think that's really it. They've got their thing. I'll probably end this gathering. Or sorry, the social event soon. And I will have to clear everything out that is in Isabel's inventory. And I'll probably wait till right before... Actually, I may not give her much of a makeover right away. Because maybe I'll wait till after the pack comes out and then see if there's anything that we might like to give her to wear from the pack, as opposed to me doing something now and then doing it again later. Because it's not like her clothes don't work for her. Unless her stuff's too warm, because she is going to be in Oasis Springs. So I'll see. I may give her a bit of a makeover. But I'll also show a little slideshow of the screenshots I've taken over the course of this Let's Play. The ones I've been trying to keep them organized in a folder, so any ones that got organized there will be there and I'll show them, including those wedding photos that I realized I never did show you, where I took them down to the photo studio down in the Machino Meadows and took pictures there of them after they got married. I'll include those. But that is going to be it for this Let's Play. As I said, comment below if you can think of a secondary aspiration you think that would be good for either both of our Sims, our Isobel and the secondary Sim, whoever that's going to be, or just Isobel to work on in a comment down below. But as I said, that's going to be it for this Let's Play. Enjoy the slideshow, and likes and comments are always appreciated, and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!